Nice to meet you back. Today, let us work out some few problems in departmental accounts. So this is the 24th problem as per the series. It's come for 2015 question paper. From the following, prepare departmental trading and PL account for the year ended 31/12/18. So opening stock will come in trading, purchases trading, sales trading, returns outward is nothing but purchase returns. So deduct from purchases salary. So till here they have given you separate amount for X and Y. Next we have general salary will come in PL account students. As per adjustment number 2, general salary to be distributed equally. Then we have rent and rates will come in PL account to be distributed in area occupied. Advertisement will come in PL account to be distributed in sales ratio. Insurance as per adjustment number 4, insurance and accountancy charges cannot be allocated conveniently. So insurance to be taken to general PL account. Carriage outward will come in PL account to be distributed in sales ratio. Carriage outward is nothing but transport expense on goods sold. So PL account to be distributed in sales ratio. Discount allowed PL account sales ratio. Discount earned is an income PL account purchase ratio. Accountancy charges as mentioned in adjustment number 4 to be taken to general PL account. Carriage inward is a purchase expense to be distributed in purchase ratio. It will come in trading account. So carriage inward is nothing but transport expense on goods purchased. So it will come in trading account, distribute in purchase ratio. Additional information, goods transferred from department X to department Y, it's 5,000. So X is a giver and Y is a receiver. So for Y, it's debit. For X, it's credit. General salaries are to be allocated equally 1:1. The area occupied is in the ratio of 3:2. So distribute rent and rates in 3:2. Insurance premium and accounting charges cannot be allocated. So it will come in general PL account. Closing stock of department X was 16,600 and that of Y is 16,800. So closing stock will come in trading account. Now working note students, first you need to calculate the purchase ratio. Purchase less returns, you get 74,000 and 69,000. So the ratio you get 74:69. Sales, there is no sales returns, so you get ratio 5:4. I mean 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. If you cancel 4 0, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. So students, take opening stock as it is, purchases as it is, carriage inward to be distributed in purchase ratio, sales as it is, closing stock as it is, transfer. X is a giver, 5,000, total 5,000. Y is a receiver, 5,000, total 5,000. So you get gross profit. Then bring down the gross profit. Then discount received is an income. It will come in credit side. Distribute in purchase ratio. Salary, they only are given you separately. General salary to be distributed in equal as per information in the adjustment number 2. Rent and rates distribute in floor space, area occupied. Advertisement distribute in sales ratio. Carriage outward distribute in sales ratio. Discount allowed distribute in sales ratio. Then for department X, if you see credit side is more, so it gets a profit of 7,690. Y debit side total is more, so Y gets a loss of 11,310. So net loss 3430. So bring down that net loss 3430. Insurance and accounting charges cannot be distributed conveniently. So take it in general PL account. Total balance 4930 will be the balance carried down to balance sheet. Now this is the 25th question, students. It has come for 2017. From the following trial balance, prepare departmental trading and PL account for the year ended 31/12/18 and the balance sheet as on that date, trial balance as on 31/12/18. Opening stock will come in trading, purchases trading, sales trading, wages trading. So they only have given you separate for A and B. Then rent, rates, taxes and insurance will come in PL account, and rent, rates and taxes you need to distribute in the ratio of 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2. So rent, rates and taxes to be distributed in 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2. Then we have sundry expenses that will come in PL account, that also to be distributed in 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2. Salary to be distributed in 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2. Lighting and heating to be distributed in 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2. Discount allowed to be distributed in sales ratio. Discount earned to be distributed in purchase ratio. Advertisement to be distributed in equal as mentioned in adjustment number 3. So adjustment number 3, they mentioned that advertisement to be distributed equally. Then carriage inward to be distributed in 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2. Furnitures and fittings will come in balance sheet, plant and machine balance sheet, debtor balance sheet, creditor balance sheet, capital balance sheet, drawings balance sheet, cash at bank balance sheet, cash in hand balance sheet. So students, the following information is also provided. Internal transfer of goods from department A to B rupees 420. So A is a giver credit, B is a receiver debit. The items rent, rates and insurance, sundry expenses, lighting and heating, salary, carriage inward were to be apportioned. Apportion means distributed in 2/3 department A, 1/3 department B. It's nothing but 2:1. Advertisement is to be apportioned equally, 1:1. Discount allowed and discount received to be apportioned on the basis of sales and purchase. So exclude transfers. So don't take transfers when you calculate the ratio. Depreciate at 10% on furnitures and fittings. Then depreciation on plant and machinery to be charged and distributed at 3/4 to department A and 1/4 to department B. So furniture and fittings 10%, plant and machinery obviously 10%. And for depreciation on both should be distributed between the departments 3:1. Services rendered by department B to department A included in the wages of B rupees 500. So this is called interdepartmental transfers. Ignore, don't take because it is already included in the wages. No need to take second time. So 500 rupees already included. So ignore this, not to be considered. Stock on 31/12/6, 16,740 and 12,050. It's called closing stock. So students, purchases of A 35,000, B 30,000. So your ratio you get 7:6. That's 5 6 are 30, 5 7 are 35. Then we have sales. In that sales ratio you get 3:2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So purchase ratio 7:6, sales ratio 3:2. So this is the trading account, students. Take opening stock as it is. Take purchases as it is. Then take wages as it is. Sales as it is. Closing stock as it is given in the question. Then lighting and heating as per adjustment number 2 distribute 2:1. Carriage inward distribute 2:1. Transfer B receive 420. A give 420. So for A credit side, for B debit side. So total of trading account, you get gross profit of 13,100, 3,250 and 16,350. Continuation of PL account students. By gross profit brought down from trading account, discount received to be distributed in purchase ratio, rent rates distributed 2:1, adjustment number 2, sundry expenses distributed 2:1 as mentioned in adjustment number 2, salary distribute in 2:1 as per adjustment number 2, discount allowed distribute in sales ratio 3:2, advertisement to be distributed equally as per adjustment number 3, depreciation on furniture 3000 into 10% you get 300, 3000 into 10% you get 300, that 300 distribute in 3:1 you get 225 and 75. Depreciation on plant and machinery is 21,000 into same 10% you get 2,100, distribute in 3:1, 1,575 and 525 and you get total. So for both department A and B, debit side total is more. So when debit side total is more, you get a net loss of 2182 for A and 5180 for B. And the balance sheet students, take the capital, deduct the net loss 7,290 for both the departments. So if you minus the loss, you get 40,370, less drawings 4,500, outer column 35,870. Then we have creditors, furniture less depreciation, plant and machine less depreciation, data, cash, bank and stock. So this completes the 25th problem. So this is the 26th question, students. The following is a trial balance extracted from the books of your firm. So we have capital will come in balance sheet, drawings will come in balance sheet, opening stock will come in trading, purchases will come in trading, sales will come in trading, interdepartmental transfers, B debit 250, A credit 250, A have issued, B have received. Returns inward is nothing but sales returns to be deducted from sales. And wages, trading, advertisement PL, dividend received will come in PL credit side. Shares in B Limited is nothing but investment in B Limited. So it's not share capital, it's shares in B Limited. So invested in shares of another company. So it's called investment, will come in balance sheet, debtor balance sheet, creditor balance sheet. Carriage inward will come in trading, rent and rates will come in PL, furniture is an asset balance sheet, sundry expenses PL, bank will come in balance sheet. Provision for bad debts is nothing but RBD. So RBD given in adjustment is new, given in trial balance is old. So this 75,000 is treated as old. So old RBD 75,000. Adjustment bad debts rupees 250 and increase provision for bad debts 5%. So adjustment number 1 has 2 entry, bad debts 120 and increase provision for bad debts is nothing but RBD. So RBD is 5%. It's called new RBD. Sundry expenses outstanding rupees 40. So expenses not paid 40. It will be a liability also. Depreciate furniture 10% will come in PL. Catalog in hand valued at rupees 60. This is called stock of catalog. It's an asset, 60 rupees. Closing stock of department A 2,960 and department B it's 1,700. And interdepartmental transfers where rupees the interdepartmental transfers are made at a cost price, so no need to make stock reserve. The expenses were to be allocated in the ratio of 2:1. That means all expenses to be distributed in 2:1. They have mentioned expenses to be allocated. Allocated is nothing but distributed in the ratio of 2/3, 1/3. So take sales as it is, students, and take the transfers given in the trial balance as it is. Then we have closing stock, take as it is given in adjustment number 5. Take opening stock as it is, purchases as it is, transfer as it is. So all expenses to be distributed in 2:1. So wages 2:1, carriage inward 2:1. So if you total the credit side, you get a gross profit of 3,900, 2,450 and total 6,350. Hello students, continue this PL account. So bring down the gross profit from the trading account. Then you take to advertisement, 870 given in the trial balance. In that 60 rupees is a stock of catalog given in adjustment. So 60 rupee will be treated as stock. It's called 60 is called catalog. Catalog is nothing but the price list of the product. So 870 minus 60, you get 810. So 810 is to be distributed in 2:1. So 60 you remove it because 60 is not considered as an expense. It is considered as an asset. I mean stock. Then rent distribute in 2:1. Sundry expenses distribute in 2:1. There are two sundry expenses. One given in the trial balance and other given in the adjustment as outstanding. So both you should take and distribute. Next we have bad debts given in adjustment 120. Add new RBD 240. So 120 plus 240 you get 360. Less old RBD 75. So we get 285. So 285 is to be distributed in 2:1. So new RBD will be given in adjustments. Old RBD will be given in trial balance. So new RBD is at 5% and that 5% is calculated on debtors. So take debtors 4,920, remove the bad debts, take out the bad debts and then calculate RBD. So for RBD, you should deduct bad debts, you should take out bad debts and then calculate RBD. So 4,920 minus 120, you get 4,800 into 5%, you get 240. So if you add 360, deduct old RBD given in trial balance 75. So you get 285, distribute in 2:1. Then we have depreciate furniture, cost of furniture 1,500 into 10%, you get 150. Distribute that 150 in 2:1 and then total the debit side, credit side, and you get net profit of 1,330 for A, 1,165 for B, and 2,495 for total. So bring down that net profit to 495. There is a dividend received given in the adjustment, the trial balance. So that's an income 105. So you get total 2,600 will be the balance amount carried to balance sheet. So capital students given the trial balance 10,000. Add net profit 2,600, you get 12,600. Less drawings 2,000, you get 10,600. Then creditors, we have outstanding expenses given in adjustment 40. So outstanding is treated as a liability, unpaid. Then we have investments, that's called shares in B Limited, 2,300. So it's called shares in B Limited as investment. Debtor 4,920. Less bad debts 120. Less new RBD 240. Calculation done in PL account. Furniture less depreciation. Bank advertisement catalog 60 rupees is an so advertisement catalog 60 is a stock of stationery it is called. Then we have closing stock. So any doubts please contact through WhatsApp. Thank you.